Fort Myers shooting. 2 dead outside teen party at club. What started as a beach-themed teen party at a Florida nightclub ended early Monday in a shooting, with a 14-year-old and an 18-year-old killed and more than a dozen others injured. Parents were picking up their children from Club Blue Bar and Grill in Fort Myers when gunfire erupted outside, the club said in a Facebook post. Sean Darkles, 14, and Stefan Stroder, 18, were shot to death in the club's parking lot, Fort Myers police said. An investigator walks near the scene of Monday's shooting in Fort Myers. At least 16 others, ages 12 to 27, were wounded in the shooting. Of the 4 people still hospitalized Monday, 2 are in critical condition, and 2 are in fair condition, Lima Memorial Hospital said. Police stressed that the shooting was not terror-related, but many other details remained uncertain. Reed Maurer 3 people are in custody, Interim Police Chief Dennis Eads said. He described them as persons of interest but declined to provide further details or answer questions about the investigation. "We're still looking for others. And, hopefully, we'll have something positive to report on that in the very near future," he told reporters. "Nothing more we could have done off flyers for the event Sunday night at Club Blue Bar and Grill in Fort Myers." The flyer posted on Facebook advertised the club's swimsuit glow party Sunday night. It said no identification would be required to enter, meaning the party was open to all ages. Club Blue released a statement saying it had tried to provide a safe environment for teens. "We are deeply sorry for all involved," the club posted on Facebook. "We tried to give the teens what we thought was a safe place to have a good time." Ages 12 to 17. There was armed security as well as full security, inside and out, as the club was closing and parents were picking their children up. That's when all this took place. "There was nothing more we could have done. You see, it was not kids at the party that did this despicable act." At least 16 others, ages 12 to 27, were wounded in the shooting. Attorney Joe North, who's representing the Stroder family, said he's looking into security concerns at the club. He said Stroder's sister, Cheryl Stroder, was shot in the leg at the club and was treated and released from an area hospital. North says he's looking into security concerns at the club last night. The club's owners haven't responded to CNN's request for comment. Police didn't say how many shots were fired, but the front of the club was covered with at least 36 yellow evidence markers. "It was chaos. I saw a bunch of people running across the street," nearby President Jermaine Wilson said. "It's incredible that this can't happen at a teenage event." Basketball star Slane Stroder was a high school basketball standout who was about to begin his senior year. "He knew basketball was his ticket out of here, and he was well on his way," said Bernard Edwards, the family friend whose son played basketball with him. "The teen ate, breathed and drank basketball," he said. "But he was known for much more than his skills on the court. He would have given the shirt off his back for you," Edwards said. "He was the most special kid, the most humble. Losing him," he said, "feels like losing a son." He was always laughing and joking. Just that special kind of kid, Edwards said. It's going to be hard to overcome. One of his mentors, Dwayne Jackson, lamented the death of such a promising young man whom he recruited into his basketball ministry, Hoops on a Mission, after meeting him when he was in the 4th grade. "I am without many words this morning. As I woke up to the horrific news, my heart dropped into my stomach. Physically paralyzed," Jackson wrote on Facebook. "My heart is mourning for both teens." Stefan Strotter was not only a part of Hoops on Mission, but a little brother to me. Since he was in 4th grade, he has always come to me about basketball and life. Before games, we would talk on the phone and I'd give him pep talks. The list goes on. Today, I'm hurting for the amount of violence that plagues our city. The violence that breaks our city apart. But I'm holding on to God's promises. Today, I ask my city to join me in praying for every broken heart in our city mourning the losses. 14-year-old loved sports. Tuziashan Darkles, who turned 14 in March, was to start the 8th grade at Royal Palm Exceptional School. His father, Gene Robert Darkles, told a Florida newspaper he learned about the shooting from Sean's mom after midnight. "I can't believe it," Arkles told the news press, tears in his eyes. "I don't know what a 14-year-old can do to someone." Some of his friends got shot, too. Arkles said his son loved sports. The Houston man said that he and his family had recently relocated to Fort Myers after he was injured in a shooting in a Texas city. They were unpacking their vehicle after a trip to Orlando when they heard the gunfire outside Club Blue. "I just feel bad because I ended up taking my family from that situation to find out I moved into that situation again," Juan Santabanez told the news press. "As soon as I heard the shooting, my wife and kids were coming out, and we hit the floor. My wife started panicking. I just put them on the floor and got on top of them." He said the shooting happened while parents were arriving to pick up their kids. "All you heard was just screaming and crying, just people in pain," he told the news press. More crime scenes. Police are investigating 2 other related scenes, one on Ordaz Avenue, where a person of interest has been detained. The other scene is on Parkway Street, where gunshots hit property and a bullet grazed a person, according to CNN affiliate Wing TV. Them infographic -1,469,440,927,481 background. URL http://I CDN Turner.com/CNN/ e/interactive/html5 video media /2016/07/25/Florida_shooting_map_small 2 PNG no repeat 00 transparent margin bottom 30 px padding top 188 53,333,333,333,333% width 100% Mo background size cover Go background size cover Wicket background size cover background size cover at media minimum width 640 px Them infographic 1,469,440,927,481 background image URL http://I CDN Turner com/CNN/ e/interactive/html5 video media /2016/07/25/Florida_shooting_map_medium 2 PNGs padding top 56 41,25,641,025,641% at media minimum width 1120 px. Them infographic 1,469,440,927,481 background image URL http://I CDN Turner com/CNN/ e/interactive/html5 video media /2016/07/25/Florida_shooting_map_medium 2 PNGs padding top 56 41,25,641,025,641%, but the area is now deemed safe, the police statement said. Authorities said they're searching for any suspects who may still be on the loose. After meeting with officials in Fort Myers, Governor Rick Scott told reporters the shooting was horrific and thanked law enforcement for their response. "This state believes in justice," he said. "So those that have been involved in this, they will clearly be held accountable." The previous version of this story incorrectly spelled the names of victims Sean Darkles and Stefan Strother based on an earlier police statement. CNN's Chuck Johnston reported from Fort Myers, and Holly Young wrote from Atlanta. CNN's Catherine D.